most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Lucas. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. A stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They bring them down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
A quick throw out left, complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Caught over the middle. It's right there. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. They bring him down with a veteran quarterback. Shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, That completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Randall. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
He finds some space. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Takes the handoff. It's Holmes. Breaks into the clear. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Grab down the middle. It's Pittman.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. On the move now.
by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
It's a solid game to pick up the first down to what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Pressure is coming. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one will be fair caught. Secondary. Trying to find some room. It's Randall. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The Noles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Receiver in motion now. Has a path to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Noles.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack makes it second down and forever. Takes the handoff. It's Randall. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Drop back here on third down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. He drops back in the gun. Throws it to the right. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. On the run here, lets it go. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to them.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. And drop back at the 8-yard line.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. pass rush closing in. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
That's just great overall execution by this offense. The line does their job. Quarterback makes the right read. A nice route by the receiver, and the result's a 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He's got it, no problem. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minnesot's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now, it has been a rough game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Klubnik. That's caught. It's Moore. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Has the 1st down and more. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. The offense looks fired up to begin the 2nd half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out into the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They were lucky to get that ball back.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pressure is coming. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
And I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. They'll try a pass here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect it to his receiver downfield.
The pass rush closing in. He's looking to scramble. Picks up the force and is still going. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Knowles with 1st and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. They try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the 3rd quarter of play.
Johnson, 16.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Caught by the receiver. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Castellanos. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
The Seminoles will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. Breaks into the clear. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
But how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB keeper all the way. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The defense showing blitz here. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Pressure is coming. And it falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Moore.
And the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds, gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pulls it in, it's Brown. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
By the receiver. He's brought down at the 20. And first down for the offense.
And the Tigers keep the football on the move. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring. More importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. To the air, it's Klubnik. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win?
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Running back with the football. He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. So it's going to come down to this, Kirk. Can this offense execute when it matters most?
Chris, it's a rivalry game. It's a 2-minute drill. You work on this all year, especially this week. They've emphasized it. Now you get your opportunity. And don't forget about the defense out there. If they can get these guys off the field, they can secure a victory.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Scanning the field. It's Klubnik. Running back has it on a screen now. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still one. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. And there's the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Powers through. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Handoff running right. Tackled there by the defense.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher